Good afternoon. This is MetLoop meteorologist Nancy Koslick here with an update on today's forecast. We're continuing to track a messy developing situation, especially for the center of the U.S., and we're talking about blizzard conditions that are going to be possible for the rest of today and over tomorrow as well, as we continue to watch an upper level low move its way through the country. So as of right now, we're watching a couple of different low pressure areas that are really contributing to this entire setup. One is north into the Great Lakes region, moving its way up into Canada. But from this system, we're seeing a frontal boundary draped back behind it, and you can see exactly where that boundary lies this afternoon because of those temperature differences out there. We've got the very, very cold air spilling in behind the front, and notice we've got the upper 70s, close to 80 degrees occurring down into the southern portions of Kansas, but in the northern half of the state we're seeing the 30s. So that's a pretty giant temperature difference out there, and you can definitely see where that front has already made its way through. Now, of course, to the north of this, we're seeing a lot of snowfall, and over the next couple of days, this is going to continue to be the case as our system continues to track its way to the northeast. But to the south of that boundary, we're seeing a decent amount of wet weather as well, and some of this may turn into some stronger thunderstorms, especially by a little bit later on this afternoon. So here's a closer look at exactly what's going on for the center of the country. Some heavy snowfall has already begun out there, especially for portions of Nebraska, southern South Dakota, extending over into Iowa as well. And then, like I mentioned a second ago, south of that boundary, where we're still seeing those very warm temperatures, we've got some rain showers occurring as of right now. But a little bit later on, we could start to see some development of some thunderstorms, and we're looking at the main area of concern here being the northeastern corner of Kansas, extending up into Missouri as well. So this is where we could see some of those strong to severe storms developing by a little bit later on this afternoon and into tonight, and this is where we could see some damaging wind gusts and large hail as well. Switching gears to the expected snowfall totals over the next 48 hours, notice we're going to see a nice little swath of very high totals extending from eastern Nebraska through Iowa and up into the southern portions of Minnesota and back into Wisconsin as well. So as far as totals go, what we're expecting is somewhere around a foot of snow over the next 48 hours, all the way through this swath as this storm makes its way to the northeast over the next couple of days. Here's a look at what to expect for the rest of this afternoon and through the overnight hours tonight. We are going to continue to see plenty of that snowfall extending from eastern Wyoming all the way through Nebraska, South Dakota, especially Iowa, and expanding all the way up into the Great Lakes region for the rest of tonight. And this will continue into the morning hours tomorrow as well. So please, if you live in this area, be sure that if you don't have to be on the roadways, stay at home, and if you do have to venture out, be sure to check those road conditions before you do so. Of course, as far as the thunderstorms go, we will see that possibility continuing for the rest of this afternoon and into the evening hours. And if those storms do pop up and become quite strong, what we're looking for is the possibility of some large hail and damaging winds embedded in some of those. So be sure to pay close attention to the weather for the rest of today. As always, you can receive more of your weather information on our Facebook page, as well as Twitter and metloop.com. Thank you for watching this afternoon. Stay safe and have a great day.